Hi everyone, it's Eddie here at Eddie Makes Art. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I thought we could do is do a little work in my art journal that I'm working on. Mainly working on it behind the scenes because it's kind of it's one of those where I really just want to dive into it and kind of like, it's easier to do it when I'm not on camera, if that makes sense. Okay. Now, what I'm not going to show you anything yet. You see the cover, wallpaper with strawberries. This is from my friend Maya. Thank you, Maya. And what I want to show you first is I'm going to insert a little video, a little section right in a second, where I show you how I sew this in, the 5 signatures into the book. And you can see a time lapse of that, and then I'll come back and we can get crafting. that's how I sew the 5 signatures in. Kind of, mistakes and all, but, it's all good. There's definitely, this is not nearly complete. I would say it's about a quarter of the way complete, just based on me looking through it and kind of thinking about what I want to still, what it still needs and what I want to add and all that fun stuff. We're in signature number 2, which is the butterfly. And I flipped to this page here. I thought, there's a pocket on that side. I thought we could do some of this little garden foliage in here, but I want to cut it out so we just get maybe a section of it, and then we can do, leave other space for writing or what have you. I don't know. But I'm going to start cutting. And here we go. I hope everyone is doing well. Things are great over here. Just been busy and arting and visiting with family. So, that kind of busy. Also trying to stay not drenched in sweat from the humidity we've been having here in Boston. As you can see, the sun's hitting the desk right now. It's been raining all morning, but it's like, I just turned my AC on before I turned the camera on because I knew it was going to be pretty bad, so I didn't want to sweat all over my journal here. Just going to trim that away. And this is just from an American gardening book, or an American Gardens book, that I've picked up at a thrift store. And I said, let me get in there and play with that. Now, we could make this into a sort of side pocket. And you could put stuff in that way. Now, it's which section I want. Because I like that. So maybe like from here to here. Do a little landscaping. Good joke. So what are you guys up to? What is everyone doing for the summer, or crafting or arting? What are you doing? Let me know. I love to know. I'm nosy. All right, so we'll save this piece for something else. And I'm just gonna get that aside. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll glue it up top. We'll glue it on the bottom. And we got a cool side pocket. Let me ink it though. It needs a little inking, and I'm gonna use a different color. I have this red here. It's the Ranger Vermilion. So I'm gonna get a little, just one of these little makeup brush thingies. Yeah, let me know what you guys are up to in the comments. What you may want to see, what you may want to watch. Eddie, you should do this, or Eddie, try this. I'm open for all suggestions. And while I'm inking this, I just want to let you know that the best way to support my channel, there's a few ways, but the best way you can support my channel so I can keep making videos like this is to please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notifications, leave a comment. Those are the free ways. You can also send me a super chat. You can buy me a cup of coffee if you want. 'Cause, takes a lot of energy to make these videos and then to edit them. So, that's much appreciated. I'm not begging, I'm just saying those are some options that you can do to support my channel and support my my art, because the supplies are not cheap, and I'm not sponsored by anybody. I do, you know, collaborate with other people and companies, but I don't, I'm not paid by anybody, let's just say. And I'm fine with that. I'm cool for now, you know. Eventually, it'd be nice. Get an art sponsor or somebody, something cool I can represent. Oh, here's my glue. So I'm just gonna take a little glitter glue. I'll go around the edges. And this stuff, oh, let me clean my tip. Yeah, my fingers are kind of froggy green because I was doing some inking last night on some other sections of the book. If I have a chance, no, not that. But if I get a moment, I'll show you. So this is my art glitter glue. If you've never heard of it, it doesn't have glitter in it. That's just the brand name, but it's great. It's a designer adhesive that dries clear, and it comes with this fine tip opening so that you can get really good, just fine lines of adhesive, so you're not over gluing. And you can get into little nooks and crannies with this little guy too. So we're just doing the top and the bottom. Remember, I did this thing yesterday in the book and kind of regret it, kind of don't, whatever, it looks good. But I was supposed to glue these pieces down as pockets, and I just glued the entire thing down. So they're just like there. Here we go. I'll just put that in there. Get a paper towel here to push this down. And then let's test it. Okay, there we go. I mean, obviously that's not gonna be that, but gonna be in there. But that's what I'm going for. So, for example, this is like the size of a journal card almost. Could be smaller, but put that in there. Put a little tab. Definitely make it, you know, cut it a little shorter. You could do all sorts of stuff with that. Now, I will come back and, you know, do something to this. I'm not sure what I want to do. Maybe I have some gel prints I want to use, or, you know, on paper or tissue. But for now, I'm going to leave this be. Okay. Oh, I went over here. What's this? Oh, it would help if you take the clip off. Oh, this is what I was dyeing yesterday. I was kind of, it's a coffee dyed paper. Got a lot of white space on it, so I kind of fill in the white space with some blue dyes. Oh, you can tell it's humid. Everything's sticking to itself. Okay, oh, so what I wanted to do is I found these images in this book I have of, basically, it's like these historical books where it goes through the ages of America. Different, you know, times in history of the country. I forgot what years this was, but I found some cute things that I thought would go great in a summer journal. We have a young lady here with her rod in hand at the dock. It says fishing for a compliment. And the same young lady, or different, no, this is a different young lady being courted by a gentleman there. It says, catch anything, miss? And this one's cute. It's the four ladies taking a break. Four on a melon. They're all having watermelon. That's how I can make, we could do some journal cards with these. And these two strips of paper from the PM Artist Studio kit I've been using, the boho kit. Do I have it? Yeah, I'll link it below in the description box. It's a printable kit that you can download from their website, pmartiststudio.com. Okay, so I thought I don't want to cover up the art, so I thought we could put these two strips down and then tuck in the card that way, and then use that as the little tab, right? How fun. So I gotta figure out what I want to back these with. I may just use those papers from that digital kit so you can see what's up. First, I think I'm going to, let me glue these down first so that it has time to dry so I don't waste any time. So I think maybe about there, right? Okay, I'm just gonna little glitter glue on each end. There you go. A little bit there. Just on the ends, because that way it gives you more room to fit stuff in. More room to groove, know what I'm saying? So there, that'll fit perfectly. Just gonna squeeze it in, and then the other one has disappeared from us, hasn't it? Where'd the other one go? Do you guys see the other one? Because I don't. Did it fall to the floor? Are you here? Oh, here it is. It's hiding right under my arm. And this one can go, yeah, right there. Yeah, that's pretty lined up. I'm not going to bother measuring. It's pretty good. So, get down now. Okay, there we go. I like to hold it for a second just to make sure it's got good contact, especially because I'm putting it on acrylic paint, which is a plastic, so you want to make sure you get some good contact there. Okay. All right, let me set this aside and let those dry. So for the backs of these, I wonder. Now, they don't have to be journal cards. I would prefer them to, I would prefer that you can write on them. So I am going to use the journal paper, or the digital paper that I downloaded from pmartiststudio.com. And let's see. I have some pre-cut. That would look great. I'm just trying to see which ones I haven't really, which patterns I haven't used too much. That would be good options. All right, you get these. Plenty to work with. So I think I did a pretty good job trimming around it. It's not perfect, but we can always clean it up after we cut them off of these. So I figured we do 2 on here, 1 on there, maybe. Okay. So I got this big dude out from a glue page today because I just didn't want to get so much glue on this again because it's humid and it just gets really messy and gross. All right. All around the world, I'm using an Uhu glue stick. This is permanent, made in Germany. Flippity over. And down we go. That's a beautiful image. Very nice. Okay. Hope I'm in shot. Yeah, you can see. And then for this side, yeah, okay. So we'll do this one over here. And, I call it a summer journal mainly because it's being made in the summer, but it's also has summery images, summer themed sayings, all kinds of fun stuff like that. There's some nautical stuff, there's some flowery stuff. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. It's mainly artwork, but the color in the artwork really, I think, evokes, the different phases of summer from, the beginning right down to those last days of summer that you try and pack in all those extra activities and stuff you couldn't get done, or just it's that time, and then everybody's getting ready for back to school, or just no more vacation. See this glue, this is because my fingers are dirty from the ink, but once that dries, you can rub that off, the excess glue. And also some of these stains are from the actual photo. Okay, so I'm just going to take my little card. I just want to run it over the back just to make sure I have good contact. Okay, and then for this square one, I want to use this side. 4 on a melon. Don't you love that? That is some funny stuff. Oh, this one, little boy making Thanksgiving pies with Mama, I'm assuming. And it doesn't have to be straight over here because the important side is the front, and the back it doesn't matter because it's just an all over pattern paper. So, not a big deal. Yeah, these are wonderful. You can find this digital kit and other digital kits on the PM Artist Studio website. It's available for download. They also have laser prints you can buy if you're interested in doing laser print transfers onto your gel print. These are a great way to practice. If you want to use them for other things like bookmaking, they print them out on a nice heavy stock, not super heavy, but it's a good weight, color photo paper or color copy paper. And so you get some nice, quality paper that you can use to do all sorts of paper crafts with. Or you can use them on the gel plate and do laser print transfers, image transfers. They have all kinds of cool patterns and stuff like that. So, definitely worth a check. If you go to their website, you can certainly save some additional money besides whatever promotion they're having. And you can use my discount. It's EddieFan10. And that saves you 10% off your purchase of, I believe it's $35 or more, it'll be easy to do, trust me. They have a lot of great stuff. Again, I'm not being sponsored. This is just a nice way of PM Artist Studio saying thank you to our viewers and supporters. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and concentrate on the lines. And up and down. A little bit more there. Okay. Yeah. See? Isn't that beautiful? So you got space to write. You get some beautiful paper. Set that aside. And as you're doing a project like this, it's probably best to keep all your scraps together until you're done. Because sometimes you need that little bit that, you didn't think you needed, that kind of look like, just chuck it in the bin. But, save it, because you might need it to patch something up or to add an accent to something else. All right, let's get these trimmed up. They're not completely dry, but this glue dries pretty quickly, so I'm not worried about that. Here, let me smooth that out. Get here. I'm trying to straighten this out. Yeah, it's gonna have to be curved a little bit. My fussy cutting's getting better. There are some days I can whip through a bunch of stuff, but there are some days I'm just like, ugh, this is such a chore. And you gotta be in the right mood to do a bunch of fussy cutting. And you gotta have the right scissors. I know some people are like, oh, those are so big, but they're comfortable for me. And the length of the blades helps give me straighter cuts, if that's, if that makes sense. Okay. Catch anything, miss? Ha ha ha. I'm guessing she didn't find that very funny. There you go. And really, you're supposed to be holding the scissors straight or the still and just moving your paper when you fussy cut. I'm not great at it yet, but when I'm not on camera, I definitely work on that. Trying to not move my scissors and instead just move my my paper. Down here, corners are tough. This is why I don't drive. You guys trust me, you're better off not having me on the road. Okay, I can barely see where I'm walking. Can you imagine driving? Ooh. Yeah, see, I messed up that corner. That's okay. We're gonna put ink on it and nobody will be the wiser. Okay, cute little, that's quick for a couple of journal cards, right? 3 journal cards. Not too shabby. I think I'm just gonna go with the old Distress Ink vintage photo for this one, just because it works well with the photos, the vintage photos. That's a little joke. Okay. Yeah, so this journal has a little bit of everything. It's, like I said, it's mostly my artwork from gel prints and stuff. There are some prints in there that Patricia from PM Artist Studios sent me in my prize pack. There are prints in there from, and elements in there from other arty friends that have sent me Happy Mail, which I love doing that, incorporating, my gifts into my art. Because that's why they sent it to you, right? To use it. So I use it. Fishing for a compliment, huh? Silly. This dauber, you know, I have to say, it's been doing well. The first one I used, I remember when I first started doing this stuff, the first one, I don't know if I was just inking too hard and just too aggressively, that it just tore up. And everywhere there was like little bits of black, and I'm like, what is that? And it was this part just coming apart. Ta-da! Oh, you know, we should do the back, but I think the back, maybe I'll do another color. Let's be exciting. What's this in red? Should we do let's do this one. Vintage velvet. Victorian velvet, sorry. In the distress ink. That'd be fun. I like this color. You think I was making Christmas decorations. I got green and red all over my fingers. Soon it'll be that time. I don't do far in advance, like planning like that for holidays. I don't. For anything, really. See, that adds a nice border without being so in your face, you know what I mean? Like this works for this, right? Put a little bit there, so we don't have that stark white line. Now, there's something else you could do with these is you can come in with some pencil, colored pencil if you want, and you know, add some color to these. Maybe I'll do that later. I don't know. Think about it. You know, you don't have to color the entire thing. Maybe a couple of bits here and there, little areas, just to give it a more interest. Nice, that's lovely. I need some coffee. I need more coffee. That cup's almost gone. Lovely. Okay, get some of this out of the way. Let's come back here. I'm just gonna prop this up so you don't get so much of a shadow over here. Is that better? I think that's better, yeah. So here we are. Lovely. Very, very lovely. Very nice. Boop. We're going to do two here. We can do these two here. And then we can put this young lady somewhere else. These young ladies. But we don't have to put them in this section of the book. We can put them somewhere else. But let me show you what I was talking about with the colored pencil. Let's see. Just want to. I'm gonna move this out of the way because I'm just gonna bring in my board here. Just like a nice, more solid surface to use my pencils on. All right, so what do we have here? You know what, I'm just gonna color in their hats. Let's make this easy. So I'll take a red one and just gently go over the area. And with pencils, if you want to make it darker, just go back over it with the same pencil, same color. Add layers. Got one there. Maybe we'll do the next one in yellow. Pretty yellow. You see, I'm just making little circles. And I'm not pressing super hard. I just want to get some color in that area. And then I can come back if I want with a little more pencil and darken that up a little bit. I'll do, just more around the edges maybe, more the bottom edge. And while we're at it, I'm going to color in that watermelon. That'd be fun, right? Hopefully they can see that. That's even funnier now. Okay. And her hat's black, so I'm not going to color anything in there. A little bit of green here to indicate the rind. And let's give her a hat. What is a nice color? Should we do blue? Just red, white, red, yellow, and blue? Let's do a little blue. Why not? Darken this up here. All right, there we go. Easiest that you can make those ladies pop. Shall we do another one? How about her? I don't have a pink pencil, but I'd love to color her dress. Can we do blue? Let's do a blue. This is blue, just navy blue. This is the navy blue. I'm just gonna give it a little more sharpening. So I don't think I'm gonna color in completely. Maybe we'll do some lines. First follow the contours of the dress. How about that? You know, kind of come into the darker areas and color those in blue. See some of these more shaded areas. See, the shadows are built in for you. You just gotta pick a color for them. Nice, very nice. See? Make her stand out more. Now her hat. What color is that ribbon on her hat? We're gonna say it is green. That's what I want it to be. In your place, you can make her whatever color you want. See, it's just subtle, nothing major. You know. And maybe we can make this a little bit darker green and kind of balance this out. This looks like rope, but we're just gonna color it with a little green. Maybe it's got, you know, all kinds of crud on it from the ocean that's made it green and it's slimy. Okay. Get a little brooch, a little green here. I think maybe the hat we could do with some of this brown maybe, or this tan here. Give it a hint that it's maybe not a straw hat, but I guess it's a straw hat. I could keep going and going, but I think this is good. It pops her out, right? Yeah, let's do the other one. I'm really enjoying this. All right, so on here, let me do these pilings. I think that's what they're called. The pilings. Maybe just a blue, this darker blue here. Or doesn't have to be the color that, you know, it can be whatever color you want. Make sure I'm not getting her dress or anything. I think maybe we'll leave her dress white. Should we leave it white? Or should we do it yellow? There. Maybe his, no, I can't really see his tie anyway. We'll say his little vest in here. That's blue. Okay, and then her, let's do her dress yellow, why not? So yeah, look through your books, your images. You can even print something out from the interwebs onto some copy paper and have at it. This is the same thing I did when I made my drag tags. The faces were just black and whites printed on paper, and I just colored them in. This is perfect rainy day activity. Maybe darken up this edge a little more. Maybe right here. Definitely under here. That way you could see that this is a this part is blousy. This is part of the sleeve. Okay, and then we could do his umbrella, yellow. It kind of makes these a little bit more romantic feeling. Do you think? That's what I'm feeling here. A little bit more romance added to our image. I don't know, I think this is just like a piece of concrete or something, so I'm just gonna color that in a little bit. Maybe throw in a little brown, little tan. And then I wanted to do, what's for the hat? We're gonna do this red rose here. Maybe there's one there. Okay. And then his hat is red. Very cool. Okay, I think that one is done. Let's put them back in here. I may come back later and add some words or something to it, or not, you know. But there's that possibility. Okay, and I think that was all I wanted to do today. I think anything else is just probably not too exciting. I haven't gotten to these sections. Did I? Yeah, no, actually started with the back. So this is a piece of, this is actually white coffee filters that Julie Torrens sent me. Hi, Julie. And I sprayed them with some dyes, and I made a corner pocket out of them, but they're not just one pocket, because I folded it in half and then cut it in two. So I've got a pocket in the back, and then these, a pocket right there. Now this is just decorative. It's just a piece of the digital kit from PM Artist Studio that I kind of colored in, inked, and then I glued down and then cut off the corner. This is one of my eco prints. This is the Celtic Knot stencil from PM Artist Studio that I gel printed. What if we did, this is a corner tuck. There we go, perfect. Okay, now this one's interesting because the print underneath, that's mine, that I made with my own mark making tools I made. And then this is another print I got from Patricia over at PM Artist Studio. And I kind of cut it up, tore it up actually, and just glued it around as a frame. It's kind of almost like a, this is the fish tank, and this is, you know, the actual tank. This is the inside, maybe. This is not finished yet, but this is Judy P's light bulbs, and under those are PM Artist Studio little masks. They are, I have to tip my tongue. It's my favorite stencil. I will definitely link that down below, or I'll think of it right before. But if you look closely, there's also ink stenciling. This herringbone pattern, or you know, triangular pattern, that's a PM Artist Studio stencil, and so is this little wispy circles. Is that, so I kind of just did it inside, and then here I left that blank. And I used some other gel printed tissue to put a border on it. Okay. And this is, I didn't do a great job on this. I got to work on this. I got to put something in here, but this is a another eco print I did on tissue paper. This is another tissue paper print that I did with the PM Artist Studio mask. It's a coral mask. And then this is tissue from Patricia that I ruched on here. I glued and just kind of scrunched it up. You know, it's got this stuff up here you can play with. And then just use little dies up here to color in the white, because this was originally a white page. It's the back of this digital print. The extra tissue I folded up, and we'll do something here eventually. That I'm not sure what, I think that's just a placeholder or something. That's just a bunch of stamping I did on a paper. This is some map that Julie Torrin sent me. And then this is the aqueous effervescent stencil that I gel printed with. And then these are Darcy's mushrooms. I did these on tissue. Darcy Sanders of Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. This is another eco print I did a while ago, using some little palm fronds from this little palm plant I have. So that's on there. Haven't finished the back. As you can see, this is, I watercolored the white edge with some, I think it was a sap green and a green gold watercolor. Kind of just mixed them and went around. This is another one of my prints. These are originals. This is kind of funky, cave marks. So yeah, this still needs work. This needs work. Here are more Darcy's mushrooms. I love this one. This is just a big hunk of, big sheet of tissue I was using as a cleanup tissue when I was doing some printing, and decided I thought it looked really good there. Here's another print. This is the center of the signature. Now here, this is a print I did where I just took, I forgot what it was. I think it was just the end of a brush and just made these squiggly lines just to give it texture and stuff. All right, so I think we're gonna stop there. I think that was a very productive session. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and come back for more. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys very soon.